So hello, we're live again from Peoples-uni, and we're continuing from the previous discussion, which I'll post a link later onto this. But I'm going to just ask a couple of questions of Susanna and Debs here. So what's your personal experience of tutoring online? And I'm going to ask Susanna first.
Um, yeah, it was. I was quite excited, but equally nervous when I started tutoring because it's very different from being from teaching someone face to face. And but there's a good support network, and I did get help from other tutors in my subject module. And also I went on the guide for online facilitators. I think it was run as a course when I was just starting. That was useful. And also the tutors forum. You can post any question there, and other experienced tutors will support you and answer you through that because they would have had the experience. So I think I've really enjoyed it, and I'm still learning. And it's an exciting and evolving field, I think.
Okay, and so Debs, I'm going to ask you the same question, although you've been doing this quite a while now.
Yeah, well, I was just thinking then that one of the opportunities I had as I was younger, but as a newer tutor was that I did a course about how to facilitate online courses, and that was we were lucky as a few people, the volunteers, were part of an international course based in Canada but online, and that was really useful because I was then a student on this online course and I got some good tips, but also it really made me realize that actually you've got your day, you've got your family, you've got your work, you've got your other Peoples-uni stuff that you're doing, and there's only so many hours in the day. So it made me realize that and how important it is really to get regular feedback from your fellow colleagues and from the tutors, so that you feel like you're involved, and it just makes you feel like you belong. But equally it makes you realize, makes you be sympathetic to people that don't reply, because at the end of the day people do have day jobs and they are out doing stuff. So real life goes on, and it's always worth, I think, just doing a bit of online, being a student, just to see what that feels like. And Mandy had a suggestion about going on to Tutors Corner and actually using that a bit like when you're a new tutor, or even as a tutor for many years, you'll have questions, and it's useful to ask them on Tutors Corner and say, hang on, I'm really stuck with this, what do I do? And to use that as a forum where you can go on and be kind of open and honest that you've got a problem, and say, hang on, help, does anyone out there have any ideas? Because again, that's something I think which students find hard, being honest about the things that they don't know. And they can talk easily about what they do know, but saying, hang on, I'm stuck on this, or actually, I don't understand this, is harder, I think, to say. So,
it would be so useful if it would be so useful if there was a timer on these things, because I actually can't see how much time that's taken. But I think we've kind of covered what it was like at the start, and I think we've kind of covered what I think we've sort of spoken about personal experience, but I think what we've done really is covered more about what it was like at the start and where you got support from. What I would like to dig into a little bit more is what's your personal experience. So, a couple of anecdotes of what went right and what went wrong perhaps might help. Shall I give you about 15 seconds, Susanna? Well, no, I'm not. I'm going to come straight to you. It might not work. What do you think? You've got personal experiences.
Yeah, go on.
What personal experience have you got from that might help other people?
I think, firstly, it really set me on a journey to learn a bit more about online education. And initially, certain things did go wrong. I think I would probably be anxiously looking at my emails to see who's posted and not posted, and probably responding to everybody directly. And I mean, I learned to change all those things towards being better, and that's part of my difficult personal experiences. But I think positively, it's really nice to get feedback from students when you've given them very, very specific formative feedback to see that they have taken it on board and improved their assignment or submission. So that's my personal experience.
Those were great. That was fantastic. Thank you. Okay, now Debs, you. Short, quick.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's something actually I've stolen from what Susanna just said previously when we were discussing, because if you're in a forum and you get a student who says something and you think, oh my goodness, either it's completely off tangent, or it's something which they're being kind of what we would in our culture and we would say is impolite, or it's often worth sending them a personal email and trying to understand why, exploring with them what they meant, and it's really good actually to work that through with someone and get the feedback, and you feel like I've had a positive outcome with that. But also responding through the forum in a more general way, not targeting them, not saying so and so said this and that's wrong and we don't do that, but picking up, just posting a very general comment about how you use the forum, or not correcting but redirecting the spec. So that's always, I like it when that happens, because it's a challenge and you feel like you need to work through it. But again, it's really helpful to speak to other tutors and to the module leader about it, because you get their ideas about it. Cool.
I think that was your dad just popping up in the corner there. He's gone now.
Saying the kids are still...
Okay, well look, thank you very much for both of those. That was absolutely great. I'm going to call it time now because we don't want these to go on for too long. So thanks a lot. All right. Say bye-bye. Bye.
Okay.
Thank you, man. Bye.
Bye.